Hello again. This is Nightmare Messiah. Back with another video. This is a video of my thoughts on WWE 2K22. 6 months later, we are. It is actually the 6 month mark of WWE 2K22's release, and this is my thoughts 6 months later. Now, uh, the gameplay is excellent. The graphics are remarkably and significantly better than 2K20. Um, um, I thoroughly enjoyed the showcase mode. Um, I'm currently playing my GM. My GM needs a little bit more features. Um, there's some core elements from my GM that are missing, but the mode overall is still a very good mode, and I feel like 2K made a very great attempt to give us a mode that we were looking for some years. And they put this mode in 2K22 just to see how it would do and see how players in the community would respond to it. Granted, there are a lot of features missing from that mode. They could do they could and should add multi-man matches to this mode. They should add the mid-card titles to this mode. They should have more match types. I feel like they should allow players to be able to actually do trades with other brands. Um, uh, there are so many other features in that mode that they could add to this mode. Universe mode is probably the one mode in that game that they were going in the right direction by allowing players to utilize one superstar and play through their matches specifically. But there's still so many core elements from universe mode that they need to add to this mode to improve this mode, because it hasn't been changed for the better part of 10 years. So, universe mode was bearable. It was good. It was bearable. But are there elements to universe mode that they could add? Yes. The one highlight of 2K22 that I thoroughly enjoyed was some of the DLC. My favorite DLC character, there were a few. Rob Van Dam was one. Umaga, Hurricane. Who else? Let's see. It's quite a few of them. Cactus Jack was a welcomed addition to the game. Excuse me. The DLC overall was actually really good. The one thing that was kind of a bummer for me as far as like the game overall was the lack of new match types. I feel like there's been so many match types that have been introduced over the last few years that they could have added this to the game. Like the fact that there is no War Games match in 2K22 was kind of a letdown. But overall, the core gameplay was excellent. I like the controls. The controls, once you get used to the controls, the game flows pretty consistently. It's just they need to work on like the reversal timing. What else? The fact that there are no double title entrances in this game is kind of baffling to me, because there have been so many moments over the past few years where superstars have held more than one title at the same time. Seth Rollins is a prime example of that. Seth Rollins has been double champion on 3 separate occasions. Why aren't there double title entrances in this game? Becky Lynch held 2 titles at once. Roman currently is holding 2 titles. The Usos are currently holding 2 titles. There were so many instances of where there were double champions over the last maybe 7 or 8 years. So why aren't there double title entrances in this game? The fact that DX doesn't have their entrance music in this game. They have the Titantron, they have the entrance, but they don't have the entrance music. The fact that there were a lot of stars that I didn't think would make it to this game that actually did, that was kind of a surprise to me as well. But overall, my thoughts on WWE 2K22 is overall it's a vast improvement. As I stated in the original video talking about my initial thoughts on 2K22. 2K22 is a vast improvement over 2K20. 2K and I've stated this before. 2K20 wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a good game either. But for 2K and Visual Concepts to take 2 years off and give us a game of this caliber, I feel like 2K can only go higher and give us a better game when the next game comes out. So my final thoughts on 2K22 overall after 6 months is it's a great game. They're just missing a lot of the core elements that we were expecting them to give us over time as the game progressed in its life cycle. I'm just looking forward to see what 2K and Visual Concepts comes up with next. Overall, I feel like 2K22 was a game that was worth, depending on the version of the game that players got. 2K22 was definitely a game worth buying. For those who haven't bought the game yet, I highly recommend that you pick it up, give it a try. Just give it a chance. It's a great game, and I feel like 2K and Visual Concepts are going in the right direction as far as this game is concerned. Just need to add more of the core elements to this game. Those are my thoughts on 2K22, and I hope to see more features. We all hope, as players and fans of this game franchise and of this gaming community, we all hope to see more concepts and more ideas implemented come the next game. Those are my thoughts on 2K22. This is Nightmare Messiah. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.